everyone. Welcome to Glimmering Pines.
Petunia's bounce.
Dude, Petunia's bounce.
My money's on Splat.
The age-old question.
Collecting bets now. Put down your offers.
Bet on this child's survival. That'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
$5.
So I got $5.
The hope is that I skip the way you would skip a rock.
That's fair. The question is, I guess, if Petunia is a flat, skippable rock, or if she is just boulder, just
The boulder is confused.
The boulder is confused about fighting a young blind girl. Sounds like the boulder's scared.
The boulder is no longer conflicted.
So good. Okay, before we get to Petunia's fate, we're going to hop on over to Dario. You're in the forest, and you agreed with Travis to go and look for Tobias, the stone golem.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea what any of the shenanigans are happening on the lake right now. And you and him decided to split up to cover more ground, and maybe it's because you wanted to just get away from him because he was yapping.
At this point, Dario, was like, "Oh yeah, we'll like totally split up and like cover more ground." And now that Dario's alone in the woods that he's never been in before, he's kind of like, "Okay, this was kind of dumb." And like he has his white mobility cane, and he's like, "Why did I go on this quest to find somebody when I am low vision? I cannot see very well.
I mean,
especially in daytime."
If you transformed, it would be easier, right?
He's kind of just like tapping at rocks with his cane, and it's just like, "There's a tree. There's a tree. There's also a tree."
Yeah, well, you get premonitions, right? Or you get like...
I sure do. It is one of my moves that, if I can find the right page here, that I can, it all fits together, so I can roll mystical. And I would like to do that.
Yeah.
To see if there's any vibes coming from anything here.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. So
Yeah.
that is a dirty 12.
Nice.
Dirty 12. So on a
Dorty.
10 plus, I can hold 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I can either interfere with the enemy, giving myself +1 on my next roll. I can cause an accident, inflicting 1 harm onto a target. I can find something that has been left for me, knowingly or not. Somebody can lose something, and I know where it is. I can lose something important, and the villain knows where it is and why it's important. Or my actions interfere with a friend, causing them to suffer -1 to their next roll.
Are those?
Can I?
Were those punishments that you listed? I'm like, that's not good. If one of your teammates loses a -2,
Those are all of the things. So if I failed,
Oh.
then you can hold something against me.
Got it. Okay, hang on.
It is. For those following along at home, it's on page 27.
Yeah, thank you. I needed that. Okay. Interesting.
If you want to play along at home, here you go.
Interesting.
Is there a home version?
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Hang on. In dreams, you can state that you're on hold. Hold 2. Okay. You can... Ooh, okay. I'll give you this.
Mhm.
It's like a mix of 2 things.
God, what do I see?
That's so Raven moment hits you, clocks you just as you're like tapping away with the stick. And you see that Tobias, he's like this he's this hulking 8-foot tall stone golem, and he's just lumbering around, just doing his patrols. And then you see this shadowy figure appear behind him, and then you don't hear the words, but some enchantment comes from this person's mouth, and Tobias like disenchants. He stops like animating. He turns into a full-on statue like you would see in a museum, basically.
Shit.
And then you see him evaporate into dark smoke along with the person that just disenchanted him. He is not in the forest at all. You will not find him in the forest.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I hold my stick to me and go, okay, that was like a non-starter. Got it.
Mhm. And there's another
Go
one.
tell somebody that.
You could tell somebody that. Let's see if there's anything else I can. And then, I'll also give you this too.
giving me a present.
I'll give you, because that technically it says hold 2. So basically, here's your second one. And then you flash over to the lake, but you're under the lake. It's dark and murky. You don't see any mermaids, surprisingly. It's like they're hiding from something big.
No. Oh no.
And you see like this large thing looming far back in this murky water. It does not belong in this lake. It's scary, it's foreboding, and you can tell it's as if you're looking from like a rearview mirror and the thing says larger than what it appears to be.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
That's the vibes you're getting. And then you go back into your body, back in the forest.
Okay, nobody can be in that lake right now. And I hold up my stick and kind of like spin around and go, is that where the lake is?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Roll me.
I just pick a direction and start walking. I'll hit the lake eventually.
All right, yeah, roll me a luck check just to see how speedy you get there.
3.
Yes.
Odds are
Oh,
even.
no.
D9. What are we doing?
Yeah, I was doing lows, and that was a low.
Sure was.
We'll get back to you later. So Petunia,
Yes.
you are sailing so high right now. You can feel the sun. It feels like you're flying directly into the sun because you can just feel like it's hot, like the rays just like definitely giving you a sunburn on the face as you're flying, and you realize, oh, I'm a lot higher than I thought I would be. I'm gonna get, if Petunia knows what terminal velocity is, she's going to basically reach that.
How good did Petunia do in physics? Yes or no?
My face is flapping. I'm like,
So, is there anything you want to try to do to make sure you don't, I'm not gonna say die, but like get severely hurt because
God.
surface
I
tension.
as I reach the highest point
You arc over.
and I start to come back down, I realize, uh-oh. I don't think I'm supposed to go down this path. So I'm going to try and turn into my magical form.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. That's your
Maybe
mystical.
the zero gravity of the arc will help.
And do I add any of my
2d6 plus your mystical modifier.
okay, that's a 9 minus a 1, so an 8.
Oh, gave you a reroll if you want to try. Do you have to take the second roll though? Question mark.
No, we've always done it to where you can just like people can keep granting them.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
All right.
12!
Yeah!
Yay!
Still success.
Tell me how this happens. What are the colors? What's the choreography like? Let's go.
As I start realizing that I'm about to hit that water real hard, possibly even faceplant myself into the surface of that glittering water, I'm going to be like, oh, almost like I'm about to poop.
Yeah.
Just like really intensify myself. And then you see like earth pieces start coming at me and like just encasing me. And
Yeah.
it's like pieces of rock just slamming into me, but which
Ow.
would look like it hurts, but it's actually forming my armor.
Nice.
And out of that armor, you see these emerald pieces start to shine through. And so I have my art for it. I'm so excited I can finally share it. So I'm going to put it in the general so that everybody can see it.
I'm so excited.
I will look at that
Let me.
later because if I disappear, then
that's so
Discord,
cool.
then the cameras. I will look at it later. I promise. Okay.
He's so cute.
Shameless plug for our Discord. Go to it.
Check it out. Check all the cool
Check it
stuff, man. Check out the
look at it.
Discord.
So her arm plate also can retract and extract out a stone shield,
Mm-hmm.
like little shields. And so I'm just going to like extract it out and just make myself into a small rock as like I'm gonna turn
Okay.
right before I hit the water.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a protect someone, but in this case, it would be you. And I think that's a persona roll for protect someone.
7.
7. Okay. Yeah, protect someone is persona. On a 7. Let's take a look-sees here. Protect someone. Doot. We got... Where did it go? Let's glimpse the truth. Touch their heart. Clash. No, that's not it. I should probably have a bookmark for this. You know, that's...
It's fine.
Convince someone. Protect someone. Yes. On a 7 to 9, you hold 1. You can either redirect the attack to yourself. You have the damage of the attack. Put the attacker in a bad position, or deal damage back to the attacker. You just punch the water. I'm gonna say, okay. I say that you basically just have the damage of what you would get if it were just regular falling damage. So I'm just gonna say you're gonna get 3 damage to yourself instead of 6. Because hitting the water hurts. Does Petunia swim?
Does she?
Because she had her life jacket on going on the blob. That's a requirement. The life jacket does not go with you in the transformation. Does Petunia swim?
I think Petunia swims.
Okay.
But as her magical girl form, does she just kind of like sink like a rock?
Oh no.
That
That's what I
would
was
be the
wondering.
first time that we would experience that.
Oh no. Because you're like covered in rock and metal and armor, right?
Mostly rock, no metal.
You got the iron boots on, essentially.
Yeah, basically. Well, I was
Petunia
thinking,
Petunia hits the top of the water and sits there for a second and then slowly sinks in.
because I'm thinking in Sailor Moon, when they go to the North Pole to fight Queen Beryl, they're in their skimpy little outfits in sub-zero temperatures, and it's fine.
And they're fine.
So,
This is
like,
true.
I don't know. I
Say
don't know
you've
the
never been to Alaska without saying you've never been to Alaska.
Exactly. So,
I mean, just gotta be Sailor Moon.
I will take from you. I will take either because I can think of a way to describe either.
okay. I guess in this case, since you rolled a 7 for the protect someone, either you can half the damage and sink, or you take full damage, but you're swimming still, like you're treading water.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take half the damage. I'll smack that water, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, this is fine. Oh, this is good. Okay, I'm okay. I'm a magical. Uh-oh. And then that's when I start to realize I'm starting to sink. Anybody?
Oh.
Hello? Anybody?
We're gonna go.
I'm going down.
We're gonna go over to Riker, Carrie, and Crest, who are on the beach, and you're seeing this go down. Riker, roll me a physical check just to see how damaged this blob is.
Alrighty. Let me open my character sheet. Oh, I get no modifier.
All right.
What do it mean when you get snake eyes?
You know,
Fine.
there are times where, like, everyone has this kid that everyone hates. It's like the kid who ruins it for the class. And what is Riker? The kid who ruins the class. The force
Riker is the kid who ruins it for the kids that ruin it. Like, he's just that terrible.
Yeah. So the centripetal force of when you were doing this sonic powerball thing, you go straight through the blob. You destroy the scaffolding that goes along with it, and you bust it. The blob is destroyed. No more blob until someone can fix it.
That's
And
stupid anyway. Oh, wait, no, I'm in magical form. Never mind.
Riker, you
Just your internal monologue.
you surface from the water, and amongst the carnage, you realize, oh, wait a minute, I launched Petunia 1,000,000 miles away. Where did she go? Carrie and Crest, you see Petunia transform. You saw all the really pretty, colorful lights, and then you see
I put
her,
my sunglasses for this one. I really
and then you see her sink. She disappeared underneath the surface.
Who goes in the water
Well-
without knowing how to swim?
I'm fired.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. I still have Twinkie, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Just a baby.
He's just a baby.
It's just
Twinkie, can you go like make sure that she's not dead?
okay.
She hit the water really hard.
I need you to roll to see how well Twinkie will follow instructions. So
Okay.
I believe that is it's under witch, right? To make a familiar.
It's just a little guy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll mystical.
10.
10. On a 10
Ooh.
plus, you gain beneficial knowledge of the situation, or they complete the task successfully. All right. Twinkie is like, yes, Captain. And then he like hops off of your shoulder and he just like scurries along the deck, goes into the water, and you can see through his eyes. So swimming around. It's gonna be a hot minute until he gets there because she's all the way on the other side of the lake and he's a little baby otter. So it's gonna take it's gonna take him a minute. You also realize you don't see any mermaids hanging around in the water.
Aren't there supposed to be mermaids in here?
Yes.
There's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. So unless they all like went full aerial and grew legs. Anyways, Twinkie's looking.
You know, I can only handle one tragedy at a time. So I
mean,
should.
the mermaids were kind of mean, so is it really a tragedy?
I guess
Anyways,
not,
how's
you
Twinkie doing?
Moving on.
The lifeguards are like, oh man, and they're trying to get the kids out of the swimming area because like there's debris floating in the water, so they're trying to like clear out everything. So they're a little preoccupied with getting kids out of the water and not playing with the broken metal rods that are in the water and stuff. So they're a little busy.
Every kid's trying to get tetanus right now.
Oh, super tetanus.
Ultra mega tetanus.
Insanity. Though one of the lifeguards, she's like, I don't know, 18 or 19 or something, and she looks over at you, Crest, and she asks you, a kid just, I saw it at the corner of my eye, did a kid just go flying over somewhere?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah. The other side of the lake. That way.
I have to go after her. All right. And then she looks at you, Crest, and she says, you can fly, right?
Yeah.
I need you as aerial support. Follow me. And she
Okay.
and you see, like, as she like dives into the water, like bubbles and mist and like blue sparkles like emit from her, and she basically is like she doesn't transform into a full mermaid, but she has like the outfits similar of like a jellyfish with like frills and stuff like that, and she has like a scepter that basically acts as a jet to like pull her through the water really fast.
Ooh, I'm obsessed with her.
I want to be her.
So, Crest, are you following the lifeguard to go save?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my wings. I guess I'm kind of intimidated all of a sudden. I will. I'm just pop
That's
up my wings. I'm
fine.
gonna start flying.
I'll just wait here alone, unsupervised.
Dario, you come in here after all this shit exploded.
Hey guys, we need to okay, that's one way to get out of the water. Hey Carrie, don't go in the water. There's stuff.
Yeah, I know. My otter's in the water right now. He's looking for Petunia. His name is Twinkie.
Dude, I do not think a stuffed animal is gonna help us in this situation, but like go off.
No, he's a real otter. He's magical and he talks.
Dario like kind of smiles and remembers a time when he was a very lonely boy in a cave and had a lot of imaginary friends, and is just kind of like,
He's
you know
not
what?
imaginary.
We listen and we don't judge, because guess what? Dario was not here for this magical, familiar adventure. Once he sees Twinkie, it'll be great. Once he meets Twinkie, it'll be great. But right now, he's just having a little moment, and he's kind of like, all right, Twinkie's helping. I think
Petunia's in the water, and I think
Petunia's in the water?
Yeah, Riker.
Why did you let Petunia in the water?
I don't.
not you specifically, but you, the collective.
Okay, she wanted to go on the blob, and then Riker threw a fit, like he normally does.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And he transformed.
He transformed?
Yes, he transformed and he blew up the blob. And Petunia went flying.
You see this
And
angry hedgehog floating in the water that is very similar to Riker.
And she transformed midair. It was actually kind of impressive. I'm very proud of her. But she transformed and she's covered in rock. So she sank.
Oh! Where's Calliope?
I don't know.
I need to.
I said
take Carrie by the shoulders,
we needed
and
an
I'm like-
adult to your adult.
Listen, I'm not an adult either, but the stone golem's not going to be helpful because the stone golem doesn't exist anymore. Tobias, that guy, the guy who was like the groundskeeper guarding us, he's not here anymore, Carrie. And we gotta tell a grown up about that. We gotta make sure nobody's in that water because there's something big and something scary in there. I had a vision.
One of the lifeguards went in there. She looks like a jellyfish. She's really cool. She's really pretty.
I'm sure she is.
Also, there's no mermaids. There's supposed to be mermaids in there, but they're all gone. Twinkie can't see them.
Starting to worry about why they're gone, Carrie.
I'm giving you all this information because I gave it to the other one, and
Just gonna look up and Dario's like, wait, Crest is in here?
her. She's just there like, he was not helpful.
The other one.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, I gotta transform and get in that water.
You
Carrie,
just
can you
said
find Calliope?
maybe?
Can you
Where's
find her
Calliope?
and tell her that Tobias isn't here? Isn't Calliope the head of the camp?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
She's head of the camp. Find
But-
her and tell her that Tobias isn't here anymore. Tobias got poofed.
Tobias got poofed. Like poofed in a bad way.
Yeah, like poofed in a dead way.
Okay. Oh,
Carrie,
okay.
I need you, Carrie, roll me a mental check for me real quick.
Oh no, I went to the dead kid and was like, hey, this dude died, sorry.
And technically it's a rock. The rock's done.
12.
Carrie, you suddenly remember Twinkie when he was describing the stone thing that was at the bottom of the lake.
Oh, it had a face.
It had a face! And it's at the bottom of the lake, conveniently where Petunia is!
Okay. I remembered something. Earlier, we sent Twinkie into the water because I got a feeling that there was something bad in the lake. And
Yes, there is.
Twinkie went looking, and there were also no mermaids then, which is suspicious, but Twinkie went looking and he found these, like, rocks. And one of them had a face.
Tobias got poofed into the lake?
I think so.
Okay.
And that's where Petunia is now.
Tell Calliope. We need to tell Calliope that. I'm gonna go save Petunia and Riker.
Riker's
And-
flying. Or
Riker's in the water. He's just angrily
I can't
bubbling
names.
in the water, like.
Well, he's gotta get out of the water because there's bad stuff in the water. And I transform.
Yeah! All right, you don't need to roll for that. You're bada bing, bada boom. You're there. Do you fly?
Riker, get out of the water!
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Get down from the tree.
What are those two doing in a tree? I start treading water and kind of like make it over to Riker and kind of hold out a hand and go, "All right, dude, congrats, you popped the blob. You threw Petunia. Can you go be on the beach now?"
Riker like stands up because in his magical form he's rather tall.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh no.
Because Dario hadn't seen it.
Dario's also a short king, so vibes.
Riker is like in magical form, like 7-8 feet tall, has like super blue skin, 4 arms, super
Gotta go
spiky, crazy, like
Honestly, terrifying.
90s style hair.
I love it.
Frosted
with like
tips.
the frosted tips.
Question mark?
Absolutely.
Don't forget
Think-
the mouth.
Yes, and the most identifying feature is a abnormally large mouth.
It unhinges like a snake.
Okay,
They
I
do.
don't love all of this, but like, can you go be on the beach?
We must save Petunia.
Whoa! He has a voice!
I mean, yeah, dude, but it's also like, are you feeling guilty? Like, it was kind of your fault, man. Like,
Crazy. You hear Jackson in the background saying, Riker did launch Petunia! I'm surprised Petunia didn't die!
Riker, Jackson, don't be a snitch.
What
You actually
saw
want?
what we saw!
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got it now. Do you actually like want to help Riker? Like, do you
I
want to?
feel a modicum of responsibility to save Petunia.
You know what? Hell yeah! All right, let's go. Harry, are you good over there?
Yeah, I feel like I should wait for Twinkie to find Petunia, because I'm the only one who can see what he sees. But I'll go find Calliope after.
You hear, because you have a mental connection with Twinkie, and Twinkie's like, not to totally read into your thoughts or anything and listen to your conversation, but if you come with everybody, then you can follow through my eyeballs, and then you can lead the rest of your friends down over to where Petunia is. I'm still trying to find her. It's a really big lake.
I don't want to get in the water.
Well,
that seems like a bad idea. Like, I've had a bad feeling about the water all day.
okay,
I don't want
but
to get it.
And that feeling is justified, Carrie.
that really big stone with a face, I think if we need to get it out of the water, we'll need as many people as we can, because I have little arms.
I'm just
I've
not
got
sure
a
how
big
well
head,
this plan
little arms.
Not quite sure if this plan was thought through.
Okay.
Master.
I. Mm, okay. Twinkie says I should get in the water.
Get in the water. It's not cold, if you're worried about that.
All right, okay. Carrie and Riker. Don't leave my periphery. Keep an eye on you guys and just make sure that nobody dies in this freaking lake. Cress is
I
up there.
can try to call Calliope. She might hear me from here.
I feel like
Would you like me
At
to
this
try?
At this point, I'm gonna get in so much fucking trouble for endangering 3 of my campers. So, like, you know what? Right now, we gotta do this. If we can find Tobias, then I'm sure Calliope's gonna come over, because the blob is a flop now. And, like, I just need to make sure you guys don't die when we go find Petunia. Because if you do, that's gonna be real shit on me. And, like, I'm supposed to be doing better about people dying because of me, so, like, don't do that. If you could, you guys are like, what, 12, 10, whatever. That's a lot of pressure for kids. Just don't die, and we won't have to worry about it. Okay? And Dario holds out his pinkies, and it's like, okay, Pinky, promise me you won't die.
Riker's gonna
I'm
like
not-
pinky all 4 pinkies on there.
All right. Okay, go team. And we dive.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like Carrie's hat, because she's got like the big hat, it just stays floating on the surface.
No, it's like a little shark fin. How it just like do 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 do.
So cute. That's so cute.
All right. Okay. Petunia, we cut back to you. You're sinking
Hey.
and sinking
Thank goodness I sink really slow.
and sinking. You look down. You don't really see a bottom right now. It could be just
There's
the
supposed
sand.
to be mermaids. Like, how come there's no mermaids saving me? Oh, it's really hot out here.
In the water.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Petunia's sweating in the water.
Like, the sun's beating down on my head, and I'm like in my stone form. I'm like, turning into a rock before I hit the water probably wasn't a good idea, was it, Petunia?
Go ahead and Roll me a physical check just to see if you can just try to swim back up because you may be magical, but you got lungs and you need air.
Oh no.
Oh no. We don't just
You
magically
said a
get to breathe?
physical?
Yes.
I got 10.
All right. Okay, cool. You're surprisingly you're pretty good at holding your breath. And you're not sinking anymore. It's just a very slow ascension cuz you are rock. And it's a little heavy. Go ahead and roll me a be vigilant check for me. That's mental.
7.
You don't see Tobias. It's too murky or anything. Not that you were looking for him, but you don't see anything reminiscent of the rock face thing because Twinkie told you about that.
You don't see Dwayne the Rock Johnson down there.
No, you don't. No. You do feel like there's just this very big looming thing just lurking, looking
Like
at you.
Like below or like above, like in
Like parallel to you. Let's say I don't know, let's say you're like 10 feet deep underwater and you have a feeling like somewhere in your level of depth is something big lurking X amount of feet away from you, watching you.
Always watching.
But it's too dark because you rolled a 7, so you can't see very well because it's murky in here.
I wonder if like whatever that feeling is like someone coming to help me. I should go check it out.
Oh
No.
Maybe it's someone coming to rescue me. I can help close the distance.
Crust, roll me a luck check for me real quick just to see how fast you make it over there with the lifeguard.
Oh no, bro.
Junior, no.
5.
Weren't you ever taught to stay where you are when you get lost?
Crust, I need you to roll a luck check just to see if we can balance this
Oh.
thing out, man.
I
Oh,
really
God.
like playing a vibes only character.
I got a 10.
All right. That's that balances out into a mixed success. All right, cool. You can't see anything, honestly, because you're airborne. You're kind of hovering over the surface of the water. You don't see Petunia. You're hovering over where she's at, though, so you're in the area. You don't see her. The lifeguard, she hasn't surfaced. She transformed into like a water person, so you don't think she needs to come up for air or anything. But you see, you're just hovering over the water, and you see Dario, Carrie, and Riker are like trying to like catch up to you.
Can I help in this situation?
Oh,
Wait,
So
you're
Dario-
trying to help, but you're swimming towards the really big scary thing that's watching you. How?
Because I think that it's someone coming to help me. But hear me out. I think it's someone that's looking for me. So I'm going to blow a little bubble because I'm hoping that a bubble will like surface, and that way someone will know about where I'm at.
Yeah, do that. Physical check to blow bubbles.
8.
I'm perfectly equipped for this.
I'll have Crest roll. Crest roll a be vigilant check. Only because Petunia rolled an 8, so that's a mixed success. So I'll just leave it up to the die to see if you see the bubbles.
I got a 7.
You're doing great, champ. 10 out of 10.
You see bubbles, but you don't know if it's like just natural occurring lake bubbles or if it's something else.
Just seaweed.
Yeah, it's just seaweed, man.
Just seaweed.
It's seaweed, man.
That's fine. That's weird. Anyways.
Anyways, Carrie, so Twinkie is getting closer and closer to where Petunia is, and he stops swimming. He's like, remember that big thing that I was talking about?
The big thing that's swimming in the lake?
Yeah, I think I see Petunia lot smaller than the other thing, that's for sure. I think that's Petunia. She has a new outfit. It looks nice.
Yeah, that's a new development. Is the big swimming thing like gonna eat her?
Maybe. I mean, it's really big.
Maybe.
It looks like it could eat her in one bite? Question mark? Carrie, you see he's a lot closer to this thing, so you have a better view of it. This thing is massive. It is the size of a school bus. It's reminiscent of like a shark mixed with a barracuda with this long dorsal fin with like spines and webbed things in between. And the scales are dark so it can blend into the murky lake water. And you can see very extended long snout with serrated teeth just like jutting out of like the mouth, like the jaws. It's big, and this homegirl is swimming up closer to this thing.
Oh no!
I love it. I trust it.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm a rock. Who's gonna want to eat a rock? It just gets stuck in your teeth.
Maybe it's
The logic's sound.
herbivore, and this is just the teeth and things are just for show.
What's a herbivore?
You're a herbivore. No, you're not. You're a carnivore. Herbivores eat just veggies.
Oh no, that's not a veggie. That Petunia's not a veggie.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking.
An omnivore. Oh, no.
Well, it could be an omnivore. Oh my gosh. No,
Omnivore.
we've got Riker and Cress.
You're with Dario.
Dario. Okay.
Cress is hovering over the water, and you saw one of the lifeguards
Okay.
jump in. So you feel like you should be running into her soon. If not, she's already
Okay.
there, and she's just trying to figure out a plan.
I'm gonna kind of like wave to Dario and point up so that we can talk.
Dario swims like a bat swims, so he does like a whole
Oh,
like
it's a
arm and
little,
leg
like-
thing. Yeah. He kind of like pokes up
Adorable.
at like the top of the water and is like, "Yeah, dude, what's up? What's up, little man? Little lady?"
There's a lake monster.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
Petunia's swimming towards the lake monster.
Does she think it's a friend? Wait.
Probably. It's Petunia.
Yeah, can you get Crest's attention? I'll stop her.
Okay. Please be careful. Twinkie, can you help guide Dario and Riker if he's also swimming with us? Can you help guide them to Petunia and also keep them away from the lake monster?
Okay. And he like
Yeah.
he like swims over to where you guys are at. He's like, "Hi. If you
You're adorable.
Oh, thank you."
Told
And
you.
he does like a little spin in the water. Oh, thank you. He's
Twinkie,
like,
focus.
he's like this big, like long ways. He's like this big. He's very small. He's very small.
Just little.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we got this.
Okay.
We got this.
Twinkie will show you, and he'll help keep you away from the lake monster.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might as well happen.
Okay.
as well happen.
Hey, could I get the other ding dong after this?
Yes, you can have another ding dong after this.
Yes. Before you guys dip back into the water, you see the lifeguard surface, and it's kind
Do
of
we
like
know her name?
her name. Dario and Crest know her. Her name's Jade, and she's like, she like surfaces from the water, all like full get up in like magical girl, very sea themed situation with like her scepter in her hand, which was like, you know, the lifeguard raft thing that they carry. So that's her little thing. And she's like, what are you guys doing in here?
We're saving one of the kids in our cabin. These chuckleheads wouldn't stay at the beach, so they're here. We're gonna make sure they don't die. They pinky promised me they won't die. We're gonna save Petunia because one of my campers is down there. Her name's Petunia. She's a rock right now. And also, we need to find Tobias, the stone golem guy. He's at the bottom of the lake. Jade, I saw a vision. I get these visions of really terrible things that are about to happen, and that monster is involved, and Tobias is at the bottom of the lake, because he got poofed by some kind of shadow monster thing, and I need you to be real cool about all this so that we can save our kids and not lose our jobs.
And there's a lake monster.
And there's a lake monster.
Yeah,
Pinky promised me you won't die.
I gathered the lake monster thing. That thing is not supposed to be here.
Jade.
Fine. Okay. Anyways, focus. What I've gathered so far is that this was not even covered in the handbook. No one knows this thing is not supposed to be here. This is an anomaly. It's not supposed to be here. Someone put this thing in here. So that's number one.
Gross.
Okay.
First of all, do any of you guys have any water magic perchance that could probably help the situation? Because otherwise you'll be just also a bunch of rocks to me.
I have a magic otter.
Blink, blink. Blink, blink. No.
No. Jade looks up at Crest and she's like, no.
I have a magic otter.
Oh,
Okay,
Crest, hey, dude.
Anyways, okay. Okay, Petunia's at the bottom of the lake. Fantastic.
She's at the bottom of the lake.
She's at the bottom
And
of the
she's swimming towards the sea monster.
What?
Yeah, that's...
I don't know.
That's why we need to start doing stuff now, please.
Okay, fine. It's just hang on a second. She like grabs you. She's like, everyone all needs to be in here for this area of effect, okay? And then she like holds up her scepter, and all of you guys, besides Petunia, because she can't see Petunia, you feel like these bubbles like go up your body, and then it's as if like you can breathe water. It's just you have like a higher affinity to it. You feel like you can swim a little faster in it, but you have a feeling that this is not going to be permanent. It's going to last for 30 minutes or so. She says, okay, I am not taking any chances of anyone drowning. This is the only time I can only cast a spell once a day. So let's not mess this up, shall we? And she looks at Carrie and Riker specifically. You two stay out of sight of the scary fish thing, because if you get eaten, it'll be bad.
We all lose our jobs.
We all lose that too, but also kids in danger, Dario.
I mean, yeah. I really don't want to add any more casualties to my...
Yeah.
No, we don't want... Yeah, we just don't want that to happen. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So, Cress, you're coming down in the water with me, and she, like, reaches up and grabs your ankle. Come on.
What?
Come on. She's
No.
tugging. Come on. Your wings won't... You won't drown. You won't drown. Come on. She's, like, gently tugging your ankle down. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. All right.
I'll go, but I'm keeping the wings out anyway.
Like, you can't take these from me.
So you guys go into the water, and you breathe in this water, and it feels like air. Crisp, clean air. So...
don't have to worry about no phytoplankton or anything.
Nothing. Ain't gotta worry about nothing. Petunia, you see out of the corner of your eye all your friends swimming frantically towards you.
Oh no. No. No.
Oh, Jade swoops in and grabs Petunia. She's like, yeah, we're going up first. And she like looks at you guys and points towards the monster and say, you stay out of its line of sight, or just don't provoke it. We don't know if it's noticed us or anything. She basically just motions that. And she brings Petunia up so she can breathe.
I think that was the longest I've ever held my breath. Thanks.
Yeah, let's get you out of the water, huh? Let's get you out.
I saw something in the water, or I didn't see something, but I felt something in the water. I thought it was you guys, but then I saw you guys somewhere else. I don't know what that other thing was.
Yeah, no, that thing isn't supposed to be here, and so we gotta get out of here ASAP, honestly.
It wasn't supposed to be here. I found something magical. Oh,
In a sense.
can I have it as a pet?
No.
I found it first.
No.
Thanks.
No. And this is why I am not a counselor. No, we are going to go back to shore and yeah.
Aw, okay.
Yeah.
But, like, everybody else is down there. Shouldn't I go help?
Well, they also have
Also, look! I got a new outfit!
Oh, congratulations! Cute! I can admire it better when we're out of the water.
Okay.
Well, I suppose.
Or Jade is trying so hard.
She's trying. She's the only one trying to do her job here.
Jade is not paid enough for this.
So who is on keeping the monster just at a safe distance, and who is team go find Tobias?
I should be on Go Find Tobias because I know where Tobias is in a very general sense.
Monster
Thank you.
all the way.
I'll go with Cress. Because the last time I didn't get a chance to use my new level up thing.
Yeah.
Which I picked up Cold Grip of Fear, which I can encase my hands in ice and freeze people in place where they stand. If I get close enough to touch them, it is the tags are hands and restraining.
You have
So
to
I would like to try it on this guy.
You're gonna touch the fish.
I'm
the
gonna
thing?
touch the fish.
You're gonna touch the butt.
I'm gonna
for
touch
the,
the butt.
for the lake.
All right, Riker, are you going for Tobias then, or whatever you want to do?
Yeah, I can go get Tobias.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Carrie, you follow Twinkie all the way down at the bottom of the lake. It's dark. You can see why Twinkie was having a hard time identifying this rock. Because it's pretty dark in here, got his boogie. And you see for sure, you see like a face kind of like etched into like one side of the rocks. Like I said, this thing is tall. This thing is as tall as Riker in his magical boy form. And it's just this statue, not moving. You don't feel any magic coming off of him right now.
Okay. We need to bring him up. How do we do that?
In this
Riker,
case,
you're
I'll
like-
also give you the ability to talk underwater because of water breathing, just to make it easier for everyone, so everyone can talk and breathe underwater. No big deal.
Riker, you're like strong like this, right?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Just loud.
Okay. I don't know how to turn on a golem. Twinkie,
you
do you know
ask
how to
it
turn on a
nicely?
golem?
Twinkie like swims around Tobias and he's like, I don't know. And he like knocks him on the head like, hello? Anyone home?
Why?
Hello? Oh, what's his name?
Oh dear. Tobias.
Tobias, hello? And he cups his little paws in front of his mouth and like talks into the Golem's version of an ear is, hello? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's doing it, Twinkie.
Well, the only thing I can think of is you somehow lift this thing, but it's made out of stone and it looks really heavy. That's the only thing I can think of, unless if maybe someone with like earth magic can maybe wake it up because it's stone. Question mark.
So we need to get Petunia back.
Smart.
We just got her out of here.
Well, she's at the surface, so she's talking Jade's ear off right now.
She's just yapping.
Love that.
Riker, can you go back up and yell for Petunia and see if maybe she has a way to wake up the golem?
I can do that.
You're
No.
surprisingly cooperative.
I will. Actually, I wonder. No, I better not do that.
Ominous, Ray. All right.
All right, fine. I'm going to be like,
Oh no.
Oh no.
you might want to cover your ears.
Oh no.
Oh. What you?
Oh no.
What you doing
I've never
there?
tried this underwater.
Oh no.
Pinky, cover your ears.
He puts his
And
paws
I-
on his ears like,
Oh.
I like draw in as much breath as I can. Like my mouth just gets all stupid, distended, and I just go,
Oh, I don't like that.
Petunia! And I'm just yelling and using bellowing roar at the top of my lungs.
yes, roll for
Beautiful.
it.
Fuck yeah.
Don't screw this up. Why do you do this to me, Seven?
Mm? It's fine. We're fine.
Bellowing
Everything's
roar. Yeah, I remember using this before. Hang on, let me-
It's
under.
page 43.
Thank you.
You're like bellowing roar.
I-
Haven't heard that name in years.
I remember that. Bellowing roar on a 7 plus they're scared and you gain armor. Okay.
Yeah,
In
it's
this case,
mainly
you're
like
not- Yeah, you're not really scaring anyone in this instance. So, Dario Dario and Crest, it's as if sonic waves happen, you go boom in the water. as that happens, Petunia, you're chatting away so happily with Jade, who's trying to like, okay, come on, let's go, back to the beach over there, and you just like feel like this vibration underneath you, like the earth is shaking, but like you're in a bowl, so like the water kind of like sloshes around a little bit, and it's very reminiscent of Petunia. Riker, because you rolled a mixed success, I'm gonna let you have Petunia get the message, but you full on get the attraction of that scary thing X amount of feet away from you. You see like it shift like on a dime, and you see its beady little eyes glowing this menacing red, looking right at you. Dario and Crest, hey, what are you guys doing?
Nope. I look and I'm like, thing gonna kill kids. We can't. Nope.
There's only one thing to do. We gotta attack it. We gotta get its attention. This is the only thing. Violence is the only answer right now.
All right. You know what?
Only way to go.
Bet. Let's go. And I guess I'll roll Clash.
Yeah.
But I would like to use my cold grip of fear. So I'm going over literally just to like slap a hand on it. Like that Zoe 101 episode where they touch the bus.
Yes! Hand on the bus.
Hand on the bus, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What you got?
Oh no.
That's a cute 3. You know.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe
Maybe it's a 3.
maybe it's a 3. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How do I die?
Yeah, hang on, give me a second while
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
like,
think of something fun. Something
Wait.
not this, not really.
I'm
On
not ready for it.
7+. Oh, it doesn't even give me like a fail or less. Oh, interested. Yeah, you. I will talk to you about that later. Hey, Petunia, you get a message that Riker needs you at the bottom of the lake. And Jade is like, no,
No.
I just saved you. We're not.
So, I feel that vibe of getting called back, and I'm like, "Oh, Jade, sorry, I gotta go."
What?
And without giving her a chance to stop me, I hurtle myself back into the water.
When she gets dragged underneath just for a second. Oh, jeez.
And I make myself as tight as possible just so I can sink faster in that direction.
Nice. You get to the bottom of the lake, no problem. All the sand kind of just floats around as you like land on the sand bed.
But I do see that the monster is trying to get to everybody, and that Dario is trying to stop it. So actually, I'd like to like extend my shields,
Okay.
and I want to use my tough as a rock and position myself in between the monster and everybody else, and take the hit.
Okay.
Like basically let it kind of like allow it to head bash into my armor.
Okay, so what does tough as a rock do again? Does that just boost your
It
hit
boosts,
points?
it gives +1 to thwart peril checks to involve enduring pain or difficult environment conditions.
Ooh. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Something going on here. Right.
Now, I was also wondering, can I combine my like abilities and get another +1? Because I also have better together.
What
So
is
I don't know if this counts as helping.
what does better together? Is that under your everyday identity or is that
Yes, it's under my everyday.
Okay. I feel like
Technically, you're not
in your everyday form.
supposed to use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're not in your everyday, yeah.
There's like
Okay.
there's like abilities where you're able to access like your powers even if you're not transformed. So if you had that ability, then I would let you like reach over in different archetypes to use those abilities. But for in this instance, I'd say no. We
Okay.
can stack eventually. That will happen. But in this circumstance, no.
The surprise tool we'll use later.
Exactly.
So I'll do just the tough as rocks.
Okay. You get a +1 to thwart peril checks. And all right. Okay. So, Crest, is there anything you want to do before Dario like bites the curb, basically?
Okay, all right. I will protect Dario. All right. I'm gonna use my big ass wings, and I'm gonna propel myself and just kind of like body slam him out of the way.
Roll protect someone. That's a 2d6 plus your persona.
I also want to use my mystical connection with deep attachments.
Yeah.
That lets me. Oh, it's on page 44. Hold on, I gotta read real quick. All right, it says your connection to others is deep and meaningful. When you use protect another hero or NPC, you can use plus emotional for that check. And I got +2 emotional.
Ooh, yes, yes, love it.
Wow.
Yes, roll
Alright.
that baby.
That's an 11 +2. That's a 13.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful, fantastic, Daria. You are about to get chompied right there.
Yeah.
So-
Dario stared in the face of death.
Yeah, you see like this. You basically try like butt slap the fish. You like miss or you do hit it, but not fast enough for the magic to kick in because, like, the fish in the same timing as Riker doing the sonic scream turns into also your direction as well, and its maw is opening up just as it's about to eat you. Crest full on like body checks you and let you two basically like tumble away as it snaps its mouth shut and bubbles are everywhere. You are not eaten, but you, if Crest hadn't rolled a 13 for that, oh,
I like I'm like holding on to Crest like koala to a eucalyptus, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thing got so many teeth, dude.
It's okay. You almost died. It happens to the
I
best of us.
almost died
Okay,
at camp.
I'm gonna just start like stroking like Dario's head. I'm gonna be like, it's okay. it's okay.
I'm so soggy and I almost died at camp. What the fuck?
Okay, you're gonna have to start getting it together. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You can unpack this later.
I like grab his face and I'm like, dude, these kids are gonna die. We can't save all these kids.
And then I'm gonna grab Dario back and I'll be like, exactly. Pull together. We gotta work together.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not getting paid to have these kids die. Either you get it together, and then I'm gonna use my wing and I'm gonna slap Dario in the face and be like,
you don't need to roll for that. It happens.
All right,
together.
My God, put yourself together. You are Elastigirl.
You're right, man. You're right. Let's go save some kids.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's start swimming.
Go.
All right.
Go.
In this whole thing, Jade realizes, well, shit. I will deal with the monster because I can swim fast as this thing. So she's gonna go over and distract and lure scary fish thing away from you guys while you try to figure out how to get Tobias out of the water.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Petunia, Petunia, I think with the your ability when you were trying to like as a shield basically just to protect someone from the fish, I think in this for flavor just this one time, I think you just make like a little barrier just in case if the fish does try to swim back, it has something to deal with before it gets you. So you make a barrier so you can go over and figure out the Tobias situation.
Petunia's the only one of us who can't currently breathe underwater or talk.
Oh, better talk fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petunia has a small attention span.
Okay. Carrie is like really shaken up because she just stared death in the face again.
Saw Dario get chomped.
We're fine.
She's a little like,
did I die though?
Not yet. Petunia, do you know how to wake up a golem? You're the only one of us with earth magic, and we need to at least get him up to the surface so we can maybe figure it out later. Can you get him up to the surface? This is Tobias, by the way. I think.
Just to give them like a nod of I'll try, I'll go grab a hold of Tobias's hand. I'll swim further down.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to concentrate and focus really hard on like all my little emerald magic in me.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you're trying to wake him up, or are you trying to see?
I've never been a magical person before, so I'm like, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
So I don't. It's either wake him up or get stronger and lift him up or something. Like this is my first time trying it, so I'm like, let's see what happens.
I'll see.
This is an experiment.
If you want to try to lift him, you can roll a physical, but the DC is going to be like a little high because he's big and made out of rocks. Or you can roll mystical, try to like wake him up magically. So whatever you want to do. Or unless if you have another idea that you want to throw at me, then I'm all ears.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 2. And my physical is a +0 and my mystical is a -1. So I failed either way.
Hey!
No.
I'll say since you
But I leveled up.
Well, headbutting it didn't work.
Yay!
Fine. But
all
we're
right.
so good at this.
So
We're so good at this.
lifting this thing isn't
Oh,
gonna
no.
work. Lifting this thing isn't gonna work. You give tug and you're like, oh no. No. This isn't going. Oh, this is gonna be perfect actually. You guys, I think it's a we can do this together situation. I need all of you to roll. Let's do like a whole mystical thing. We'll do a mystical thing. Try to wake up Tobias.
Okay. That is a 8.
Got a 4.
Dang it, stop.
Okay, 8 and
Seven.
4.
10.
7? 7, 10.
9.
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be like a mixed success at this point. Okay. All right. You guys aren't really quite sure what to really do. Like, how do we wake up a golem? Was there some sort of ritual for this? You guys are like really panicked, but you're all trying to focus. You're like trying to somehow tap into Tobias to just somehow wake him up. And I will say with this mixed success, you guys like your like minds magically like meld together. You can feel each other's like mind patterns as you're trying to seep into Tobias, and you see his eyes like flicker like with light for a little bit, and he doesn't need to breathe air, so he's like, what the fuck am I doing at the bottom of a lake?
Dude, I wish we knew. Also, there's kids here. I don't know if you want to be saying the fuck word around them, but
You just said a kid.
yeah, I'm like 17. I'm allowed. You're
Pretty
like
much
a
an adult.
grown up who should know better. I don't need to know better. Can you
Wow,
swim?
not you lecturing the
I
adult.
don't need to know better.
Doesn't look like I swim.
I don't know. I'm trying not to judge, man.
He's like,
You're magic.
Can you just like walk along the bottom of the lake until you get up? Can you do that?
I guess. It's gonna take me a while though.
You're a walking
Right.
pile of rock. You're a walking, talking pile of rocks. And you can't swim. That
Tobias turns to
Rocks.
you. It's this very very like inscrutable face, but you feel like he is staring dead into your soul. Like he can take your little arms and just snap it with his hands. You can just feel that coming off of him. I'm saying this guy is 8 feet tall and he's a hulking thing, so
feel like I said too much. I'm gonna just turn away. Turn around.
I'm gonna wave at him and point at my throat. Can't breathe. Launch me.
oh, I can do that. And he's like, earth magic, nice. And so he takes you with his one hand and zoop, and you just rocket right back up out of the water.
Watch me throw this football over that mountain.
Second time I'm being launched. Yeah.
And
She's having so much fun today.
Tobias looks at the rest of you and he's like, I'll make it to the other side of the lake. What is that? And he points at the gigantic fish that Jade is trying to fight with like bubbles and sunshine and rainbows and shit.
Not supposed to be here.
Oh,
Can you,
yeah.
Tobias? That's your name, right?
Yeah.
I'm Dario. Nice to meet you. I think you should take the kids with you. Because this is a big monster thing. And we don't want the kids to die.
I'm going to be walking at the bottom of the lake. It's gonna take me like
it'll be fast.
it's gonna take me like 3 hours to get out of this water. I don't think this spell that you guys have is gonna last that long.
Maybe he should launch the kids too, like the other two. Maybe it's just it's an idea, like
I can handle
I don't
walking out of the lake. You guys either get out or fight this scary looking fish. This is definitely not supposed to be here. I don't go to the lake, but I know this thing does not belong in here. And then
No, it doesn't.
and he starts like
Okay.
as he starts walking away, and you see like the sand like puffing up behind him as he's walking. Very slow. He is going to take his whole entire day to get out of the lake.
That long.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is Jade
I
doing?
don't have any.
What's that?
Oh, Jade. What's Jade doing?
Jade is swimming around, like basically just like taunting the fish to make it like shoot after her, and then she dodges it basically, and she's like trying to like hit it with her magic ray coming out of the scepter, and it's doing something, but it's still really going after her. So
Okay. We can't leave her.
We must help Jade.
I don't have any fighting magic.
I
So
will
I think
cast
I should-
fist.
Can you distract it, though,
I'm-
Carrie?
this is going swimmingly.
Hey, kids,
Pussy
we're having a
gun.
lot of fun here.
Thanks, Dad.
Try swimming around it, but I don't think I'll be very fast.
Do you need
But I
distraction?
can try.
I think we should do as much as we can to distract it, and then those of us that can hit it should hit it as hard as we can.
I am quite skilled at distracting things.
Yes, you are.
Riker, we know.
I was thinking I could go get Calliope.
Do you
Yeah,
know
that-
where-
Above table, I actually have an ability called All Eyes on Me.
Yes. Yes.
So it,
Yep.
it
Yep.
legit is a taunt. So
Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Incredible.
Okay. I'm gonna go swim back up and get Calliope, but I'll leave Twinkie and he can help act
So
the
powerful.
monster.
Hell yeah.
Fast!
Our
And
greatest
you
fast.
can zip around.
You just
Right, Twinkie?
Right.
Just a little guy.
Yeah.
Earn your
Our
ding
great
dong.
fast man.
Wait, do we know where Calliope is though? Because if it takes too long to find her and the fish eats everyone, then we lose, right?
Yeah. I can figure it out. I think.
Carrie.
I have faith in you.
I'm gonna go with Carrie.
I feel like you
with
should
the
probably
children.
stay and
What?
help
Let-
fight.
Listen, but together we can find her faster though. Me in the sky, you on the ground, or both of us in the sky. I can carry people.
Twinkie,
No,
Twinkie
no, he
looks at you,
cannot.
Crest,
not.
and Twinkie's like, "Man, you just don't want to be in the water because you're the big baby."
Oh, called out.
Oh!
Crest is gonna turn very slowly. He's like,
Isn't it your
you
job?
You're about to lose your ding dong privileges.
No,
Oh no.
This
No,
place-
no.
He's not.
because Carrie's my mom.
Twinkie has been a very brave otter, and he's gonna get all the ding dongs he wants.
Listen, I'm a 16th
Good.
size of you, and I
gonna
think
go,
I'm
and
braver than
should
you.
Stay.
Really rude, Otter. Who is hell?
Very brave.
Where you learn manners from? Fine. I'm gonna go kick it. Watch. And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna start swimming towards it.
Oh.
Show you what's
He's
up.
gonna take off because I don't want to deal with that.
So, Twinkie's like, wait a minute. What about when Petunia comes back down? Is she gonna sink back down here, or is she gonna stay up there? Should Petunia go find Calliope, or should Petunia help? Maybe.
I'll ask Petunia. I'll ask Petunia when I get back up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is?
I assumed he threw me at an angle, though,
He
in the direction back to the beach.
No, he launched you back up on the surface because you said, "Oh, I can't breathe. Hi, I can't breathe." So I was like, "Oh, surface, here you go," and he just straight shot you, like straight up parallel up into the surface.
What's your
My bad for
IP?
not being able to talk and communicate better.
It's fine. We're fine.
So how is
Everything's
the party going at this? Just so I can place people and stuff.
Okay. Dario is going to go support Jade.
Okay.
Oh, Chris already started swimming before the conversation ended. It's like he wants to go kick it. He's like, I'm already on my way. I'm there for me and me alone. I gotta prove I'm not scared.
Dario and Crest are Team Fish. Okay.
Hell yeah.
What are you guys
Harry's
doing?
gonna go to Petunia and ask her if she wants to come help look for Calliope or if she wants to go back down there and fight the fish.
Okay, Riker, what are you doing?
I'm going with Dario and Crest.
All right, it's the boys.
I need to protect the other campers. This fish could eat them.
Ah, wow. Riker is being very selfless right now. Interesting. I feel like he's
All
gonna
the
be.
counselors are gonna start asking if he can stay in his magical form.
Yeah, like let's forget the other kid. Like, yeah.
He's not gonna fit in the bunk beds.
Like, I feel like Ruckus is swimming, so like the top two arms are like hands out diver style.
Nice.
The lower set is actually like breaststroke swimming,
That-
and he's like kicking his
Little feet.
like torpedo style.
Yeah. Okay. So, the boys basically are gonna go help Jade with Team Fish, and you guys, as you're starting to swim closer, and you can hear like the sound of like magic being cast, and like the sound of water rushing past really fast because this is a gigantic fish. You see this thing like whip around, and you see like this smoke, Dario, very similar to the vision, the deja vu thing of what you saw. This very similar smoke that knocked Tobias out and basically disappeared him. It's giving that similar source.
Okay.
And you
Okay, don't get hit by that. It's gonna mess you up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not to be
I'm
like
not
cryptic, but like I had a vision, and that's what got Tobias down here in the first place, is that smoke.
If we
So
were
if it's
magic,
coming
I
from-
think you were crazy. But okay.
Dario looks over and goes, I mean, people do think I'm crazy, and I am magic. So, two birds.
and
Okay, then dodge the smoke. Got you.
this is where we're going to end the episode.
Nice!
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah!
As we gotta fight a
ruined
fish.
me.
We gotta fight a fish. That's a whole episode itself.
Yeah, we got
Camp's
big
about to
fish.
have a whole lot of fish
Yeah, that's
sticks.
fair enough.
A big
Fish.
fish fly.
Fish sticks. Oh my gosh.
Great
Oh,
episode.
jeez.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh, I'm glad you guys liked it. Well,
Thank you. This
stick
was fun.
around, you guys, for next month for more shenanigans. Gonna make a
There's some stuff
sushi out of this, or maybe not, out of this
Ooh.
scary bus-sized fish that is very spooky. But thanks for coming in, everyone. Check out the other games on Shattered and also on Magical Mist, because we got stuff going on over there too. Thanks
Yes.
for coming,
really
everyone.
good
Like
stuff.
another episode tomorrow.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
It's a party.
Well, thanks for
Yay.
coming in and have a good evening, everyone. Bye.
Bye.